The XT6, Cadillac's other three-row SUV, was launched several years ago with great promise, but never quite lived up to expectations. So here's what you need to know if you're considering the 2023 model.
It's Cadillac's slowest-selling SUV, but it's right in the mix with the XT5 and XT4, with just over 20,000 units sold last year. It's just that it feels like the XT6 hasn't quite lived up to its potential. Having debuted for the 2020 model year, the XT6 saunters into 2023 with only minor changes as a lame duck model, with its demise scheduled for 2025 as Cadillac transitions to an EV brand. But it's been a while for me, and the last time I drove one it came in the top-of-the-line sport trim, whereas this stellar black example is the middle premium luxury model, priced from $58,190. Both run with the V6 and 9-speed auto. But this one does not come standard with the continuous damping performance suspension. It's available, though, bundled with numerous other luxury amenities as part of the $5,000 Platinum package, which is added here. So this is essentially the Sport without the more assertive styling and Brembo brakes. If this is still too rich for your blood, the base model is the luxury trim with standard front-wheel drive and a 4-cylinder turbo, priced from $50,000. What I like most about the XT6, and always have, is its styling. Even in this non-sport model, the look is taut and athletic. Secondly, the two third-row seats are easily accessible and generously sized. And since my initial test drive, Cadillac has added Super Cruise to the options menu, a $2,500 add-on that also requires a subscription, but one I wouldn't skip.
There's enough power here for sure, and there are several drive modes from which you can choose, including a two-wheel drive tour setting. But when your right foot commands immediate acceleration, you are going to feel a lot of torque steer where that wheel starts to tug from side to side. There's also a sport mode here, but there's really not much sport to be had. But it does alleviate the sloppy steering that you will find in the lesser modes. Oh, and one note about Super Cruise. It is here, it is cool, but it is not the latest version. So it can't do the lane changes for you, and it's not as available on as many roads.
The 310 horsepower, 271 pound-feet of torque, 3.6-liter V6 has never been the perfect fit here. It just doesn't present as premium enough for a Cadillac option to nearly $74,000. And considering its tepid spec sheet, 18 mpg city, 25 highway certainly isn't spectacular. Good news is that, unlike its competitors, this engine doesn't require premium gas.
The XT6 is good, but not really great at anything. It's not exceptionally quiet nor particularly sporty, and other than Super Cruise, it doesn't really have many standout luxury features. And if there's a telltale sign of age in a new car these days, it's a really small screen like this one. Now, I really do like the styling, and it is very comfortable on long trips, but in this segment, at this price, the XT6 feels as middling as it always has.
Entering its fourth model year and feeling a bit aged from the inside, there are still notable features beyond Super Cruise, such as wireless phone projection, Alexa built in, a wireless phone charger, although one that doesn't like to keep contact with my iPhone, and the full suite of Cadillac Smart System features to ensconce you in safety. This one also has night vision for an added $2,000, a feature Cadillac has championed for decades, but one that doesn't really resonate with me as a must-have item. A head-up display, surround vision camera, and automatic parking round out the tech highlights. This one also comes as a 6 as opposed to 7-seater at a cost of $800. All told, this is a $73,715 XT6, and it's this, the price, that most gives me reason to pause. Cadillac's product plans include at least 2 new electric crossovers next year, one of which will be large, and an electric Escalade the year after that. Until then, the XT6 will hold down the fort as the brand's most attainable 3-row. For TestDriveNow.com, I'm Steve Hammis.